Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to Stampin' Up with Jaimielynn Lake and the Stampin' Sugar Beets. Today I'm going to show you how to case this card, and for those of you that don't know, CASE is an acronym and it stands for Copy and Stamp Everything. So you'll see it written or you'll hear it in videos, and that's what it means. It means copy and stamp everything. And we've cased this card from the Stampin' Up website under My Favorite Ideas. It's made using the Pocketful of Posies Designer Series paper and the Brights buttons, and there's some baker's twine on there, and I'll show you all these other good things. So I've already made our card base. This is a standard A2 size card, cut with a piece of basic black at 5 1/4 inches and 4 inches across. And then I have another piece of Whisper White. This is measured at 5 inches, right? 5 inches and 3 3/4, and this is the piece that we're going to be working with. I'm going to leave this up here at the top so you can kind of keep an eye on it while we're working on other things. So the first thing I want to show you is how to do this really cool little circle with the sentiment inside. And the sentiment is from the You're My Type stamp set that's retiring at the end of May 31st. It was not carried over from the Occasions catalog, so if you want this, you need to get it by May 31st. I like it because the sentiments are really nice and small. They also fit right in there in that paper of the typewriter. So I've already stamped hello, and I'm going to use my word window punch to punch that out, and I'll show you a really cool way to do a banner. So you're going to punch that right out. Use a little square punch and tuck your sentiment right down into a corner till it meets a point. If you can see that, there's my hello, and I'm tucking it right in evenly, and there you go. Perfect. So I'm going to use a little bit of snail on the back of this. Pick up my starburst circle, stick it down, and then trim off the back with my paper snips. And there you go. Super simple, really cute. A nice place to put your sentiment right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my circles the way I want them. I'm going to position them first because I'm always doing things crooked and I have to redo it. So I'm just going to make sure that they all kind of make sense. I'm going to copy my case over here. Line them all up first, and then I'm going to start snailing them down. That looks good. That spacing looks great. Okay, so I'm going to take a little snail to the back and start positioning my circles, start gluing those down. Really love this Pocketful of Posies paper. The colors are really funky and the designs are really neat. They all go together, of course, in true Stampin' Up style. Okay, then the one with our sentiment on it. And if I haven't said it already, these circles are punched with a 1 3/8 inch punch. And it's not too big, not too small. It's the perfect size to fit on this mat, as you can see. And the last one is blue. So there's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my button. I've tied it with baker's twine already to save time. I've just tied a knot right around my button. I'm going to trim off the edges really quick. And I'm going to grab my glue dots, and I'm just going to use a couple glue dots on the back of my button, just to give this card some dimension and color and a little pop. So there's my glue dots on my button. I'm going to stick it right on the top circle. And the very last embellishment I want to use is a little heart. Now this card doesn't have it, but if you look at the example on the Stampin' Up website, it does have a heart, so I wanted to show you, because I wanted to show you my heart punch. So I'm going to use that heart punch at the very top corner, and I'm just going to stick it through an old scratch piece that I have here, which I cut out into a top note, if you can tell. So I'm just going to pop that heart out, and I'm going to use a glue dot here as well. Grab my glue dots, stick one on the back of my heart, And stick it right down on the middle of that circle. Perfect. Cute. Okay, I'm going to go back to my card base. I'll add a little bit of snail to the back. Right in the corners is just enough. I know some of you like to go all the way down each edge, but really, in the corner and maybe just a little in the middle, perfect. That works. Center it on your card base, and you have a really nice, mod-looking, trendy card to give. There you go. Your case of the Stampin' Up! My Favorite Ideas. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.